They don't have keen sight for others. They have keen foresight. They have keen foresight for others. They have keen foresight for others. They don't work alone. They work together as a team. They have foresight. Number 6, they work quietly without show. They work quietly. When say carry me, they work quietly without show. Without show. They work quietly without show. Number 7. Am I too fast? No or yes? They work unweariedly until work is done. Number 7. They work unweariedly until work is done. When you don't stop, what you can do, what God did on earth to have Jesus Christ. Planning. Which number are we now? 8. They work together in astonishing system of organization. They work together in astonishing system of organization. The queen and the king produce children. The soldiers keep the hand healed from enemy, and the workers work. Nobody envy anybody. Everybody is doing his own. I'm doing my own. The pastor is doing the own. Family leaders are doing their own. Choirs are doing their own. It doesn't require, they don't praise me, I'm not doing it again. Consistency. I said they work together in astonishing system of organization to the best good of the whole community. To the best good of the whole community. They work to the best good of the whole community. Number 9, are ingenious. Carpenters. They are carpenters. They are bricklayers or mason, building their own system of homes and underground tunnels. If you want to destroy it, they have tunnels to escape. Hardly can you destroy a ant hill, they will go away. They have tunnels. They have built tunnels to get out, to escape. So they have what you call, they are ingenious, they are intelligent. Carpenters among them, masons, building their own system of homes and underground tunnels. Number 10, they keep their home very, very clean. They keep their home very, very clean. They keep their home very, very clean. When your car is dirty, inside and outside, it reflects who you are. If I go out now and I check your cars, no matter how old they are, and everything, paper, beating, everything, shoe, everything. Without getting to your house, I can tell you how your house is. I'm not saying that to you. It's predicted, it's documented. So be clean. Clean up your life. Organize your life. Life, if it's organized, becomes sweet. A hotel and a house. Why should people have comfort in hotel? Because it's clean up. Clean where you are. It's not how big money you have to make it clean. It's your taste, it's your quality to make sure people come to this church and they are talking about this church. How much does it take us? How much does it take us to do what we are doing? But somebody's cleaning up. Somebody's making it neat. Somebody's looking at it, not just go around and see chairs scattered. As if there's no organization. Clean up your life. Number 11. Each has a specific job to help meet the need of the community. Each has a specific job to help meet the need of the community. The culture of a black man that makes a woman to work the same work you are doing and bring salary home. And all you do is to sit down after work for her to bring the plate, the towel and everything and serve and clear the place. It's not good culture. Our fathers didn't know more than that. You won't see an old father who is embracing and romancing his wife. They didn't know about that. Because women to them are assets to be used. That is not right. Help. Everybody has a specific job to help meet the need of the community. Number 12, they fight to death to protect their own homes and young from enemies. They fight to death to protect their own homes and young ones from enemies. You can't say it's not my home. Does it concern me? The church belongs to today. People in social madness today who are doing wrong thing against the church, they are raised up in church. How many times before the sharings of money in the mosque do you see a Muslim abusing a church, a imam? Abusing imam? I see, because they are not trained. Number one, you are not the one that called them. Pastor Deboye, in his meetings of camp, over the time, at the time he had a 20 million gathered. There's no person in the whole world that has gathered 20 million people. I know people hit 20 million people for a gathering to do a program like God used him to do. Not everything he preach, I believe, I trust, because I'm a teacher. He's a preacher. A teacher will see mistake in preacher, because I know the Bible. But it doesn't make it not great. Your father is a father. That's great. But if you see social media and insult today, yeah, on these men who are made, before you criticize somebody, do what he has done and do it better. And criticize anybody. And honesty of my heart and the grace of God and the power and sincerity and integrity I have, if I tell them this want to be a governor, this want to be a senator, they will vote them. You know why? I'm not from here. So they will see sincerity of my word. In my office, I have a word from Anglican. Where's Pastor Adu? He went to represent me there. They gave me St. Paul the Evangelist. Oduado, Paul, Anglican Church. They give me a word. And the Venerable sent to me, your word, even when there is no money, salary failed last year, you didn't stop your preaching on radio and television. Somebody is commending you from orthodoxy, and yet the believers are there who don't know what to do. If you don't have anything to say to anybody, shut up your mouth. But thank God for you. I see many people who are saying we're going to publish all those things and bring them out, not to bring them to shame or make you run from the church, but to have a documented thing to know what is it. All I do is to sign and give to them. They keep the check. We have visitors in FCMB where they are putting the money down there to go ahead and pay. A few days ago, I asked them to go and pay the first installment for the next 3 months because the money has come in. Some of you who are obeying. So we have paid December. Because people are rushing to pay their own money so that their name will not be there, that they will be honor God. And I'm putting money there and say 3 times in a week, 1.5 hours, I dare to eat, have KTV, and go and pay the match. It's because of the faithfulness of others who believe this is a family to protect. We are already blessed and we're a blessing. That's what the auntie does. Not to say it's not my concern. Generator today, we have generator. I won't know why the generator is not in place, but we have used it and it's okay. See how we send to our children all over, our brethren. See how they brought money. Before you know like this, with all our money and ready to eat here, 5.2 million naira. If they have no money, nobody will sell it to us. And we come on Lagos and have what we have been looking for to buy, which is 9.7 million naira. That is cooperation. May you cooperate well. And when you do that one, God will honor you. So they fight to death, verse 12, to protect their own homes and young from enemies. Number 13, their social life compare with that of human beings in many respects. They are sociable. Their social life can compare with that of human beings in many respects. And number 14, they are intelligent and wise. They are intelligent and wise. Number 15, they carry out life's work without being forced to do it by a captain, overseer, or ruler. Verse 7, they carry out life work without being forced to do so by a captain, overseer, or ruler. Do I have to be pleading and begging you before you obey God in this house? Do I have to be begging you to serve the same God, the same heaven we are going? Do I have to be begging you to put a first fruit or to be partners of what we are doing to reach the world? You don't have to. Are you serving me? No, we are serving God. You are serving God with me. You are not serving me, you are serving God with me. Those who serve me are those who work in my house, who I go to sell to the market. Not you. Who clean my house, who polish my car to be neat outside, so they won't say that a dirty car from a dirty congregation. So when I have things like shoes and new clothes, I buy for them, because they are the one that really serve me. In this place here, you are serving God with me. We are in it together. Are you getting me today? Say, I get it. Let me apply it in a few minutes to God, so you can understand where I'm coming from. The basic thought of God. This is how God applies wisdom. Number one, write it down. All nations worship idols. I want to see how God intervened and brought Jesus Christ to this world. What was in the mind of God? See the wisdom of God. I want to now, after I told you the wisdom of the hand, now I want to show you the wisdom of God in saving you. Number one, all nations worship idols, and there were gods everywhere. God of the sky, God of the heart, God of the sea, God of the land, God of the cities, God of the mountain, God of the valleys, female gods, family of God, God of the harvest. Oduisu, God of harvest. It's just human creation because they didn't know better. So the Old Testament is an account of God's effort to establish in a world of idol worshiping nation. Just hear that. The Old Testament is an account of God's age-long effort to establish in a world of idol worshiping nation the idea that is one God. I want to see how God achieved that. You and I know that the Jehovah God, that is the Father of Jesus Christ, is the only God. How does we come to that wisdom that God achieve his wisdom? I've shown you the wisdom of the hand. 15 things that is there. I've shown you the ANTS. I'm showing you this God that we are serving. Who's our Father? In a world of idolatry, nobody know him. Nobody knew him. They are serving what they can serve. Sun, moon, idols, things, snake. See what he did. God, the Old Testament is an account of God, age-long effort to establish that is the only one God. What did he do? The first thing he did is that God built a nation. God promised to Abraham. He promised Abraham, Genesis 12:3. He said, he called him. He said, I will bless you. He told him 7 things he will do. Verse 3, he said, and in you, all family of the heart shall be blessed. So he told Abraham that in his seed, all nations of the world shall be blessed. I want to see how God planned, how he executed everything. Galatians 3:29. This is how he connected us. And he said, and if you are Christ, then are ye Abraham's seed, and here according to the promise. So God promised to Abraham, I will make you great. I will build for you a kingdom. I will make you an example. So that through you, I will do great things. I want to see the wisdom of God in this scripture. So Romans, right there, Romans 8:15-17. That's how God, he founded the Hebrew nation. That's what I'm saying. He founded an Hebrew nation for a purpose of making it a nation that give birth to Messiah. That's what I'm saying. He founded a nation. It didn't start with Messiah. He founded a nation. And he said, look at Exodus 19:4-6. See what he said about that nation. He said, Abraham, leave your family. I will create a city, a nation, where I will be peculiar. Hear what God said to them. Exodus 19:4-6. Look at it. I want to give me on the screen and look at it, everybody. On screen, Exodus 19:4-6. Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptian, and now I bear you on eagle's wing and brought you unto myself. Verse 5. Now therefore, if you obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, this is what he told Israel, then you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the heart is mine. God said, I'm the owner of the heart, but I will start with you. Once I make you exceptional and different and greater and holy and blessed more than them, they will look for you, and in looking for you, they will get me. I want to see God's wisdom. Go back home and read it also. Exodus 20, 18 to 23. He said, you'll be a kingdom of priests. So God founded the Hebrew nation for a purpose of making it a messianic nation to the world. A nation that through which great blessing will come. So the whole, take your Bible and write it down. The whole Testament is an account of God effort to establish in a world of idol worshiping nation the idea that there's one God, by building a nation around the idea. What is the idea you have? Build something around it. God build a nation around this idea, so everybody will know it's one God. And when God finished that one, see what he did, 3 steps that God did in his plan. The Hebrew nation was founded that through them the whole world will be blessed. It become a messianic nation, a nation that will produce Messiah. Number 2, the way the Hebrew nation will bless the world will be through the family of David. First Chronicles 17, 11 and 12. The way the Hebrew nation will bless the world will be through the family of David. It's called messianic family. My second, he called one man, promised him, if you follow me, I build a nation called messianic nation. And then he looked for, after the nation had become a glorious nation, he looked for a family, and David qualified, because David loved Jesus, loved God. He built what he called David. And David one day told Nathan, he said, I want to build for God a place that can become a tabernacle that can be watched. And God said, that idea means you have the heart I have. He said, tell David, you will not build, but I will build for you everlasting kingdom that the Messiah will call the son of David forever. He built a family. And then you look at the womb of a Mary, who is a virgin, and qualify it and produce the Messiah. And through Messiah, he connected us to the world today. Look at Luke 1. And let's look at it and let's read it. Luke 1, 30 what? 30, Abi? To what? Give it to me on the screen. And let's see. I'm showing you that God has a plan. If he has a plan, and hand has a plan from today, has a plan for your life. What's my topic? Purposeful, prayerful plan of a believer. Is it John has to read? John 1 what? 30. Is it? Luke, Abi? They put John for me. Luke 1. 30. Acting here now. Or Luke, ask not 30. Show himself mighty on your behalf. And the angel said unto her, fear not, Mary, for you are found favor with God. Verse 31 now. 31. And behold, thou shalt what? Conceive in your, and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus. What will he do? Verse 32. He shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest. And the Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David. The man and promise him, what has God promised you in these 12 days of fasting and prayers? That man obeyed him. He did the work. He guided him. And one day he became a nation. In a nation, he saw a family of David who had a heart to do the Lord, to do his will. And told him and promised him, through you, I will bring the Messiah. One day, he sent an angel. When the nation is built and the family of David is strong, he now sent an angel into Mary's house and said, the promise I promised David, And Abraham, I told Abraham, through you, I will bless the whole world. I will connect you to the whole world. Today, Judaism, Christianity, and Islamic religions count Abraham as their father. This was a man who had no bearing and was an old man as a child. I want to know what is in your increase in your life. May you plan well.